Okay, in this clip we're going to show you how we deal with the guard. So the guard is, as they say, the best position you can have on the bottom, but it is still never better than mine. Being on top is always the best thing. So when we teach how to deal with the guard, we teach two ideas. You're either crushing in or standing up. If I'm crushing in, that means I have a position that's like this. I've got a hold of your head, I'm locked in your body. Once I'm in something like that, I'm driving forward, whether I drive to stand up to stack you or I walk around your legs. We'll demonstrate the walking around the legs because everyone has seen stacking. You're just getting up, putting a lot of pressure on them and wait for them to open their legs. So, look at these, walking around my hips. So when I'm here, I'm looking to always control the head and arm. I don't just want your head. Not that it's a bad idea, but to me it's always better in anything I teach to have the head and the arm. When I'm here, I have two options in how I pass. I'm going to move my hand high around your head to twist your head. Always, I don't want you to feel comfortable. I don't want you in a straight position. I always want your head bending, stuff like that. And we would be cranking up. And while I'm cranking, I would walk out to a side. Now, when I'm walking this way, people might say, oh, you can take their back. They can take your back if you don't have their head and arm locked up. But while I'm here and I'm cranking, at some point, I look like this. And then I start attacking your feet. Whether I bend it this way, push this down for me to walk out. When I'm in someone's guard, my preference is to start, if I'm down here or whatever position where I was hugging your head, I like coming back so I can dig my elbow into the inside of your thigh. It's not about being a submission, but if you can't get out, a lot of people tap. But all I want is for you to open your legs. And once I'm here and I do stuff like this to dig in or whatever it is to open your legs, I want to stand on one foot. Once I get up here, you don't just want to be like this. The important part is this. My knee points across your body. The more I do this, you can see how his body's adjusting to be comfortable. The more I'm doing this, the more it's hurting your knee and your hip. Right? And that's why you start adjusting to get comfortable. And that allows me to push your leg down, get up into leg locks, whatever I want to do. So just so you can see the other side, I want to get up. And I want to take this knee and point at this. And see how his body's adjusting to the pain. And again, like I said, from here, I want to get up. I can arch over this to put on submissions. I prefer to stand. People will be here and they'll lay down into leg lock. If I lay down, that gives you a leg lock game as well. But if I get up, I'm getting up and dragging you. I'll make another video on that. But just so you understand right now, we get up, and we take this knee and we point it across you. That allows me to push on this and it makes you start adjusting your hips to figure out how to get comfortable to try and fight back. But all of this stuff hurts. It's twisting this. When I get your leg down here, I will take this leg and put it on this. I don't want to go over it where it's comfortable. I want to be in here where it hurts. If I'm looking for the submission, I will put it down here so I can pull this up. I'm not demonstrating these things right now because I still have bad knees. I don't want my weight to fall on them in a bad way. But you're looking to put your foot down this way on it, not across it, and you're pulling up. But everything starts with me doing this and twisting this way. So when I'm in your guard, I put a lot of pressure just pushing you like this. And then depending on what you do, will dictate what I do next. Usually most people, when they start putting this pressure on, they take this leg out because it's hard, which means I get to pass. But the beauty of it is, when I get to put on this ankle lock or any kind of a leg lock, it's on the tightest one you can get because it's on the outside of my body. This is tight. People tap. This hurts way more. If you want this one to be tight, you would take this hand and put it under here when you see people go into positions like these, because it makes it so much tighter. So again, that's how we deal with the guard. If the legs are bent in, and I'm grabbing and I'm holding up here, I'm going to drive in so I can stand up. Again, I'm not demonstrating these because I'm unable to stand right now because of my knees. But I would drive in standing up and my head would be digging into you. When I want to walk out, I'm here. I can walk this way, and again, I'm cranking your head, making sure you're not comfortable. I can walk out on this angle, or, I didn't show it the first time, I can walk out on this angle because I get to keep the underhook. So that I'd be going like this to you, and have you here, then I'd bring my arm over here, push your head towards your knee, till you open your legs and I walk out. Then I will make more videos on those, but right now what I'm trying to show is the positions that we go into to deal with the guard. So we're either down low, pulling the head and arm together, or we're standing up like this. We want this knee to just keep pressuring, pushing across here. So it's twisting. It's twisting your foot like this. And you will have to adjust to stop this pain. So you'll put this leg down. I don't have to push it down. You'll put it down. Because you're going to try and turn into positions that look like this. Okay, so you're just giving me my holds. So on the other side, as you can see it, I get up like this, but then this knee, everything about me is turning this way. Then yes, my hands will be holding you, maybe trying to stop you from turning to make it hurt more. These are like rides in catch wrestling. The idea is to give you pressure to make you move. So again, that's how we deal with the guard. We always say, give it a try. Happy training.